Hi, good morning, everybody. Well, free agency is upon us. We're about 4 hours away while I'm filming this. And I got my 3 picks in, who I think the Sabres might nab. Coming up. All right, folks. I got my 3 picks. So have a little fun with it. Don't take it literal. There's no way to know. But I got 3 picks, and I got 3 wild cards. I took a goalie, a forward, and a defenseman in each of them. So we will look at this and talk a little bit about it and why. So I'll go with my wild cards first. You'll probably prefer them, some of them, I think. But actually, no, we'll go with the 3 picks first. All right, so we will start with... I think we will start with goaltending. We'll start with goaltending. I got the Sabres signing Thomas Greiss for 2 years at $5.5 million at $2.75 a year. I think this is as aggressive as we'll get in free agency with goaltending. I don't see us making a big pitch for Campbell or really, of course, Kemper. He's going to want something like 7 years at $7 million. Like, we're not going to do that, guys. We're not with our prospects. We're not going to go crazy in free agency. Greiss is 36. It would be the logical contract because of the money, the term, 2 years. It just would make sense. It gives our kids a few more years of building time. And it sends a positive message down below, and it gives us a capable NHL goalie for a few years. You know, if you look at his career numbers, Greiss, I mean, this year, I know he didn't go off the charts or anything, but that kind of works in our favor because of the cap hit it would be. So I got him at 2.75 for 2 years, okay? And next, I got on defense. I got right-sided defenseman PK Subban, who is 33. I got him signing for 3 years at $9 million, $3 million per year cap hit. I think PK Subban is a logical choice for the Sabres because not just because his brother is part of our organization, but I think his type of game, the way he likes to flow with the puck. I know he's in his early 30s now, but we're also not paying him $9 million a year. We're paying him 3, you know? And PK, I think under our system, I think would do very well. I think PK would do very well. I think this is the kind of, it's the kind of offensive system that would fit his game. I really do. I think we would just tell him, do your thing. You know, there wouldn't be any I don't think there'd be any complaints if we got PK Subban. I know some of you don't want him. I guarantee if we got him on this team and we had him for a year, you'd be happy that Adam signed him. That's just my gut feel with it. So I could see PK Subban being a Buffalo Sabre by the end of the day today, as I can Thomas Greiss. And my winger, because I picked wingers. I didn't pick centermen. We're good for centermen, I figure. So I was looking at wingers. And I tried to go with a logical choice again that makes sense to the team. And all these guys today I'm picking basically are in their 30s. Because when you're in free agency, you're picking guys mostly in their 30s. Some of them is for mentorship, some of them is for depth, some of them is for because they're in their prime. And this guy, I believe, is still in his prime. And I got Reilly Smith coming to Buffalo for 4 years, $18 million, $4.5 million a year. These are my 3 picks. I think Reilly Smith is a solid winger. I think he brings a lot of work ethic. I think he's feisty. There's things I like about his game. And I think there's also the Alex Tuch factor in Buffalo, where he might be enticed to come to Buffalo and sign in Buffalo. If, you know, who knows? I mean, Adams is smart. He might call Tuch and say, you know, you know, because they could have been in talks with them already, right? Some of these guys are in talks with teams. They just can't talk about numbers. They can just talk, but they're not supposed to talk about numbers. So the numbers thing that they can figure out fast, I'm not saying they don't, but you know what I mean. They're technically not supposed to. So Reilly Smith is my pick as the winger that I could see the Sabres landing in free agency. So I got, again, so in goaltending, I got Greiss on right side, PK Subban on the defense, and winger, I got Reilly Smith. If you add all that up, guys, it's just a little over 10 million. Okay, I'm not saying we're going to get all three, but just for the record. Now, let's go to my 3 wild cards. Okay, my wild cards here. In goaltending, okay, I got, these are wild cards. These are ones I don't think we'll get that we could get. But I favor these 3 more than these 3. The odds of getting them, stuff like that. Okay, so I got llya Samsonov coming to Buffalo. He's only 25. He signs for 3 years at $9 million, $3 million a year, which would be a very economical contract for a guy that age. That's a first rounder that really hasn't had really a terrible career at all. Very surprised Washington didn't. I guess they needed that $2 million in cap space because they're obviously, it sure looks like they're going to sign Kemper today. That's the way it's looking. And it looks like Campbell's going to Edmonton, guys. And so you know, Evander Kane re-signed with the Oilers, in case you didn't know by now. I'm sure you know by now, but just in case you didn't know, he signed 3 years, $5.125 million per 4 years, 5.125, if I'm right. I'm pretty sure that was the number. 5.1, sorry. I think it's 5.1. Anyway. Moving on. So Samsonov I got as our wild card goalie. Now, on defense, I got Nikita Zadorov coming to Buffalo for 5 years at $20 million. So I got him locked in for $4 million a year for 5 years. And I think Zadorov brings a huge presence to the blue line. And I would welcome him back to Buffalo. We know what a beast this guy was once upon a time. And he's only 27 is the reason I got him as a 5-year deal. And I think we'd probably have to offer about 5 years to land him. Because he's 27. You don't want to offer a guy 27, I don't think. You know, I mean, Samsonov is a question mark. So that's why I have him 3 years at $9 million, $3 million a year, because he's kind of a question mark. What's going on with Samsonov? Why? You know, there's a question mark there. And I don't think Samsonov would have a problem signing 3 years because that gives him time to prove his game and he can go into free agency at 28 years old. So he'd have no problem with that, I think. Whereas Zadorov, I'm sure would want some terms. So 5 years, $20 million, $4 million a year. I would definitely welcome back Zadorov. Keep in mind, left shot. That's the only thing for you sticklers that are looking for the right shot. So Zadorov, 5 years, $20 million. He's the longest term I'm given of all the contracts here today. And my last one is I got winger David Perron from St. Louis, getting 3 years, $12 million, $4 million a year. And Perron is currently 34, but he just came off like a 27, 28 goal season in 60-something games. Perron, the only reason he wouldn't get more than this is his age. I mean, really, this is the only thing. He's 34. There could be a cliff around the corner as far as we know. But we would have pretty much a 20-goal guy locked in for $4 million a year, 25-goal guy maybe. And we need some wingers. So this is why I got wingers on this today, guys. So again, Samsonov 3 years at $3 million per. Zadorov 5 years at $4 million per. And David Perron 3 years at $4 million per season. And again, if you're going to ask me if all these picks, who I think the most chance we'll get are the ones that I got as my picks. And I think PK Subban, there's a good chance he'll sign with the Sabres today. I really believe. Just got a gut feeling about it, guys. Thomas Greiss, it would be a good fit for a few years. Reilly Smith is pretty much the long shot of the 3, but not really, you know. I could see him also coming to Buffalo. These are just 3 guys I could see coming. That's kind of my picks, guys. I don't know who yours are. I'm going to get about my day. I got to get out of here. I got things I got to do today. And I will be in touch with you guys after free agencies kind of went nuts, but it should be a fun day, guys. I mean, enjoy this, you know. And if we don't sign anybody, well, that'll suck. You know, I'm hoping we at least sign some exciting name, you know, like a PK Subban or something. I want the Sabres to land a little splash today to that lineup, a little character, little feistiness, whatever it is that we're going to get. I want to see us get some sort of name or two in the lineup. I got in the favorites though. I got PK Subban as the top favorite in this, and then I got Greiss, and then I got Reilly Smith as my three favorites in order too. I think there's a good chance that we're going to land PK Subban. It's just, guys, call it a gut feeling because his brother's here, so on. So there's so many reasons. And because he realizes the system Granato's laid out, it would fit him perfectly. He knows it, so we shall see. All right, guys, that's it. Enjoy the day. Enjoy free agency frenzy. It only comes around once a year, so enjoy it. Don't get stressed by it. Don't freak out if we sign somebody and you're like, oh my God, why did we sign him? We'll talk about it later. We'll try to make sense of it and break it down after. All right, folks, have a good one. I'll see you then.